his cash register. They stole a sum of money and fled the scene. The police force wishes to remind the general public that there are severe penalties attached to the crimes of larceny, robbery, and armed robbery. In the quest to rid the country of illegal firearms, the police force has adopted a no leniency position regarding those who persist in the commission of these crimes. The police say each incident will be thoroughly investigated and all perpetrators will be prosecuted. Fire officers from the St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services were recognized for their hard work during a ceremony on Sunday. Shanique Harvey has more.
The St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services closed the curtains on a week of activities to celebrate International Firefighters Day with an awards ceremony to recognize those in the field who have been exceptional in carrying out their duties. The ceremony was held on Sunday at the Solid Waste Management Corporation's conference room. During the ceremony, Acting Fire Chief Rommel Williams commended the fire officers for their courage and sacrifice when executing their duties.
What sets it apart is, unlike the law enforcement, the military, or social worker, when it comes to a fire, you can't talk it down. You can't negotiate with it. You can't smother it with love and kindness and smile at it and hope it decides to go away. No, you can't. You are dealing with a force that has no sense of reasoning and has no conscience. You are dealing with a force that only this group and no other group can deal with. So I commend you and I salute you.
The week of activities was guided by the theme, Building Resilience Through Standardization and Consistency. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security, Cecile Hull, noted that the theme is timely and it fits the overall goal of improvement on the national scale.
Both modes of operation are pivotal for achieving and maintaining national progress across the board. The Ministry of National Security specially thanks the St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services for recognizing the importance of starting this type of change on a small scale. The end goal is, indeed, national change and permanent progress, but without agency and ministerial changes, such will never be possible.
Following her remarks, awards were presented for the categories Years of Service, Longest Serving Step Officer, Most Dedicated Fire Officer on Shift for 2022-2023, along with special awards categories such as Courage to Overcome, Fire Prevention Education, and Long Service Award. Reporting for ZIZ News, I am Shanique Harvey.
The St. Kitts Music Festival Committee has announced that online ticket sales are progressing well for the 25th anniversary of the St. Kitts Music Festival, which will take place at the Wanapak Stadium from 22nd to 24th June. Chairman of the committee, Alistair Williams, said ticket sales are up compared this same period last year. Also, Express Events VIP Lounge announced that they have sold more than 70% of their tickets, with Saturday night at 90% sold out. He stated, quote, "The interest level is certainly high due to this year's diverse lineup of world-class talent, which is attracting not only international and regional interest in the festival, but also great interest in the destination for a summer vacation," end quote. Interested persons can log on to the festival's website, www.stkittsmusicfestival.com, to purchase tickets for US $50 or EC $135 and view further updates and additional details. After the break, Deputy Prime Minister leads delegation on official visit to Taiwan and a new general surgeon at JNF. Stay with us.
Your Horsford's Value Club Blue Tag Special.
Running May 4th to the 17th.
Now your Value Club Blue Tag Specials. Pillsbury Cake Mix, just $6.49. Bush Baked Beans, $7.99. Essential Everyday Grated Parmesan, $11.99. Essential Everyday Frozen Fries, just $13.99. Bounty Essential Paper Towel, $39.99. Pringles Chips is just $8.49. And now your very low weekly
value deal. Pills, Gatorade, $4.49. Mueller's Pasta, $5.99. Kellogg's Special K, $15.49. Minute Maid Punches, $8.99. Essential Everyday Salsa, $9.99. Dial Soap 3-pack, $9.99. Shop Smart, Shop Valumat. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Valumat.
It's a sore throat. I'll write a prescription and see the nurse regarding the MMR vaccine.
I heard on social media that the COVID-19 vaccine came in a container with the MMR label on it.
Measles, mumps, and rubella vaccine is in the vial, no other.
True?
We can't betray our parents' trust. St. Kitts and Nevis has always had an impressive immunization history.
But these diseases aren't around now.
Yes, our borders are open to all kinds of diseases that negatively affect our children and elders.
I never thought about that.
Today, you have a choice whether you get vaccinated. So, you want to continue?
Yes, doctor.
I want to be protected.
Check your doctor or the Ministry of Health to get the information on immunization against childhood diseases, including HPV and polio, and COVID-19 vaccine for elderly persons and persons living with non-communicable diseases.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your national bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
Welcome back. Deputy Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley traveled with a delegation to the Republic of China, Taiwan on Saturday. The Embassy of the Republic of China, Taiwan extended an invitation to the Deputy Prime Minister for his first official visit to Taiwan as an extension of the state visit by the Prime Minister, Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, last November. During his trip, Mr. Hanley will meet with Taiwan Vice President Lai Ching-te to exchange views on bilateral cooperation concerns. Minister Hanley will also meet with Foreign Minister Joseph Wu and attend a banquet hosted by the Foreign Minister. The delegation will also visit several schools, industries, a wind farm, an electric bus manufacturer, the National Palace Museum, and other cultural and economic sites. The Deputy Prime Minister leads a delegation of government officials, which includes the Minister of Public Infrastructure and Utilities, Honorable Conway Maynard, Ambassador Kenneth Douglas, Ambassador Leon Nathan Nelson, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Lisa Pestana, and Compliance Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture, Leonard Lestrade. The delegation returns to the Federation on Saturday, 13th May 2023. Honorable Masha Henderson will assume the role of acting Prime Minister in the absence of Prime Minister Drew, who returns to the Federation from his visit to the United Kingdom for the coronation ceremony of King Charles III on Wednesday, 10th May 2023. A Harvard University and Columbia University Hospital-trained general surgeon has joined the staff at the Joseph N. France General Hospital. Dr. Zachary Gleit officially began work on Monday and will be in the Federation for the next 3 months to bolster surgical services. Dr. Gleit brings over 20 years of experience and was last based in New York. Dr. Gleit's arrival comes on the heels of the arrival of 2 internal medicine specialists, Dr. Rafael Dominguez and Dr. Julio Hernandez, neurologist Dr. Alberto Laguna, and biomedical engineer Lineal Terpanas Soto. The group arrived in the Federation from Cuba in April with the aim of strengthening the national health system. The Ministry of Tourism is moving ahead with plans for the Tourism Youth Congress later this month. Community Tourism and Education Officer Catrice Thomas said the annual event will include a roundtable discussion involving the youth.
Tourism Youth Congress is a roundtable discussion where we invite the youths ages between 14 and 16 to discuss their views on the tourism product and ways that it can be enhanced. It's important because we would like to hear the views, the perspectives from the young people on the trends that is happening in the tourism industry.
She said there will also be a speech competition involving high school students from across the island.
It's a staple event on the Caribbean Tourism Organization's calendar, and so we keep the local competition here to select the junior minister who will go off and represent us in the regional competition.
The speech competition will be held on May 12th at 9:30 a.m. at the Marriott Resort. The Ministry of Agriculture is inviting interested persons to register for the upcoming Agri Night Market, which is set to be held on Wednesday, 31st May. Registration is now open to all vendors, meat producers, fishers, agro-processors, and small business owners. This month's edition of the monthly event will be held at the Bastia Public Market from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Registration forms are available at the Bastia Public Market, the Department of Agriculture, Legreet Department of Marine Resources, and the Ministry of Agriculture Building 16, Port Zante. The deadline for registration is Friday, the 26th of May. Admission for the Agri Night Market is free. Coming up in regional news, Venezuela urges U.S. to investigate deadly migrant rollover. The details